In this video, we'll know the passive voice, but the impersonal construction. We will go step by step together. When we talk about what other people say or believe, we can use two possible passive forms. Like when I say, people say Paul is very hardworking. So how can I do this one? How can I change it into passive? I'll say, for example, it is said, we use it, passive plus be plus past participle of the verb of perception. In this case, say is going to be said. So it is said that Paul is very hardworking. So I put that and then I follow the main clause of the active without any changes. So this is the word order. I put it and then passive plus that, then the clause. We often use this passive form in more formal context and with verbs of perception such as believe, claim, consider, understand, think, say, and so on. No matter the tense of the active voice, the main clause never changes. Now let's see what happens if we start with a different subject. For example, we say, Paul, if we are going to begin with Paul, so I'll say this time the subject of the main clause of the active is placed first. Then I'll say is said, then the passive of the perception verb follows. Then I'll put not is, I'll say to be very hardworking. So I can use the first one, or I can say Paul is said to be very hardworking. Now we add the to infinitive and the rest of the main clause without any further changes. This works for all present tenses. Let's look at another example. For example, I'll say people think Sally works from home. So I'll say Sally is thought to work from home. This is the word order, subject, passive, and then to plus infinitive. The past are changed a bit differently. We can say people claim Bob was fired. So I'll say Bob is claimed to have been fired. So this time we use the perfect infinitive if we have past, not present. I'll put to have plus past participle. Here is another example. People believe she had started the strike. So she is believed to have started the strike. This is the word order also. I put subject plus passive plus to have plus past participle. Usually modal verbs are not used. People say he will get a promotion. So he is said to get a promotion. I use the to plus infinitive if I have will. Sometimes modal verbs can be replaced by equivalent verbs. Like when I say people say he can fix any problem. So he is said to be able to fix any problem. If I have can, so I'll use be able to. Can was replaced by the equivalent verb be able to with the to infinitive.